The Dean Blundell Show may contain subject matter that could be considered offensive by some. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Gottfried.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Rouser Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
Now I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest a**holes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
but I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. The Edge. Woo!
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
This stuff again. 32-year-old homeless guy suing his parents for neglect, demanding that they sell their share in a couple of Domino's pizza stores. 32, suing his parents for neglect.
You're an adult, bud.
The franchise will provide a lifestyle upgrade, he reasoned. I feel unloved and abandoned. My folks never gave me enough love when I was a kid. So he's suing his parents because they didn't love him enough when he was younger and he turned into a bum. When reached for comment, his parents said, quote, I say he should go get a job. That's what Vicky Anderson said. Never had a job a day in his life. In the complaint, he asserts he was abused and says that his 5 siblings all live on public assistance while his parents, quote, live the high life owning a small share in a couple of Domino's pizza restaurants.
Is that what the high life is? A small share? They get all you can eat pizza all the time. I'm going through a dumpster.
Yeah. You just sue your parents for not loving you.
Buffalo would be just inundated.
If you could find if the folks could find and match up their parents. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Group of San Francisco Star Wars fans want to travel to a galaxy not far away. Have created a combat choreography class for Jedis, which could be coming to a college near you. Lightsabering class.
You're kidding me.
Developed by a guy named Alan Block, a self-proclaimed Jedi master at the Golden Gate Knights. Says he's got a background in martial arts and stage combat. And he says he dons his Luke Skywalker outfit and green lightsaber with about 25 people every single Saturday morning.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, the 46-year-old self-proclaimed Star Wars geeks says he wants to get it into schools, saying Star Wars, and you can't really argue with him. Star Wars is such a big part of our history. Teaches us so much about life. There's no reason why he said that shouldn't be part of the extracurricular activities, or maybe even some type of course in universities. San Francisco University doesn't disagree with them. They're going to entertain the thought of having a lightsabering course.
I guess there's exercise there. There's
they should also, in that lightsabering course, offer them advice about what it's going to be like to never get laid when they're older. Okay, this is the part you got to prepare for. It's loneliness.
Yeah. Putting that thing, that's the only...
You're going to need this lightsaber for sure.
The only action you'll get there, Jedi.
And a man caught masturbating behind a convenience store told an officer, my penis was out because my pants shrunk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Scott Smith was seen yanking his doodle behind Unimart. When he was spotted by an officer, 25-year-old, whipped out his phone, claimed he was just trying to call his girlfriend. Cop said, hey, why is your penis out? And that's when he put his phone down like this. He's like, oh, sorry, hang on one second. Yeah, my pants shrunk, so my wiener doesn't fit in here. When asked why he was whacking it, he goes, oh, I was just trying to get it into my pants.
Oh, I see. He was like shoving it in there vigorously.
Yeah, as much as he could.
I get it. Makes sense. Good excuse.
Yeah, the best part is when asked why the DNA was on his shoe in the ground, he said, quote, that's just from trying to stick it in. Quote, sometimes I just get excited. Just happened. It was part of trying to fit his massive wiener back in his shrunk pants. It went off.
Just did a little adjustment, officer. It really got me going.
I can't help it if it likes my hand. My
Thought that would work, Kitty.
Just look at this massive thing. You fit in these little pants anymore.
Yeah, it's ego boosting too, is what it is.
Yeah, the dryer's broken. It dried forever. 6:34. That's what I'd say too. You expect me to fit this thing in these pants?
Hello. Look at it.
Hello. Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in February of the year 2013.
The Edgefiles on 102.1. The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
This Oscar Pistorius thing is getting pretty funny.
Yeah, and they say in less than an hour, we should find out if he gets bail or not.
I was thinking yesterday, I don't think he did it. I don't think he meant to kill her. My original thought was it's pretty irrefutable. And now he did it. He killed her. He says, yeah, I totally did. But it was a big-time accident. Like, it absolutely didn't mean to. It was, I thought it was an intruder. And then you start trying to piece it together. No one really knows but him. But then you try and piece it together and you go, well, he went to the door and he asked someone to, get out. And then, you would have waited for a response. That's really the only thing I can think in my head is that I would have waited for a response to know who it was. But then you think about all the mayhem. Like you think about him breaking the door down and carrying her downstairs and freaking out. And he has bawled his eyes out every single day in court. Now, there's one of two things. He probably, he's guilty of killing her. Whether it was premeditated and meant to or not, who knows? But I would cry, too, if I was facing life in prison in a South African jail.
Without legs?
Oh, spinner, eh?
He really is a new fish.
We're getting some new meat with no legs. Bonus.
Where are you going?
Yeah. Where you going? Not so fast, eh? Pistorius.
But I was going to ask, do you know if the bathroom had a window or something?
No, I don't. No. They kind of did like a computer-generated thing where like the bathroom had this little area with a little bassinet in the corner, and then there was a door that led into the bathroom, I think where the toilets were.
Okay. So it's a water closet type of thing.
Yeah, it was one of these big homes in some estate lot because he was loaded too.
Yeah.
So he apparently... He said he didn't have his legs on.
I know.
Like every time there's an argument about whether or not he was wearing his legs, I always giggle. Pistorius said he was not wearing his legs. Prosecutors charged Pistorius was wearing his legs. Someone figure it out. Legs on, legs off. What's going on? Anyway... So the guy that that gave all the damning evidence is now this guy that is in super crap for attempted murder of 7 other people. The lead investigator.
That's a crazy story on its own. So how do you take him seriously? Is that part of the defense? Is that?
I don't know. Who knows? Anytime celebrities do something nefarious like this, anytime some super rich, very famous person does something like commits a major crime, I just assume they're going to get off. Because not very many times do you see stuff like OJ. OJ got off and he sliced his wife's throat, and some other guy, some Jewish waiter, and got angry, and then he not guilty of that. But boy, did he get jail time. He got like 100 years in jail for trying to steal his stuff back.
Yeah, for just autographed little footballs.
It's such a backwards thing. And I don't know what the court system's like there. And he's very famous. But anytime a famous person gets in trouble, I just assume that they're going to have enough money and resources to be able to get themselves out of it. So it's just weird.
It's a very interesting case.
And all these pictures of this chick, Reva Steenkamp, are coming out. Yeah. So hot.
Oh, I know.
What a shame.
So naturally pretty.
Yeah. She's on the cover of HFM. She's in this reality TV show. So my theory, which was, and I've got 2 working theories. If he didn't mean to do it, he just was a freak job. Woke up in the middle of the night and snapped.
Paranoid
Yeah.
guy. And you might be without legs.
Maybe.
I'm serious. You're
Try
vulnerable.
not being paranoid without legs.
We don't know what goes through the mind of someone with that. I am being very serious.
Or here's the other working theory I have, and correct me if if you think I think if he did mean to do it, he found out she was porking some guy on this reality TV show. Now I know people don't like the word pork, but
it definitely would have been a jealousy thing. Yes, I still believe that's what it was. I just think if someone was in the bathroom, there would have been some. If they couldn't go, that's why I asked if there was a window, because if they couldn't go anywhere, then they could have just trapped him there in the bathroom.
Well, I think there was a window because Pistorius' thing was there was a bunch of ladders, workers left outside.
Oh, okay.
And his house has been broken into before.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's like all paranoid, like you said.
It would have been cool if he had a gun leg like that. I think Rose McGowan had one in it.
Yeah, she did. Grindhouse.
The Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
A little change in plans just because Marlowe, our intern Archie, has not done his Archie versus Drughead bit. So once again, he's let us down. I don't know how many chances he's going to get, but it is truly disappointing.
It might be worth the wait.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not according to me.
Okay.
Anyway, Todd went to the auto show yesterday, so we got this going for us. Now, this is a yearly bit, sort of like going to the X, where Todd goes and talks to carnies, does some math, interviews people about dental hygiene. What do we have today, Todd?
Oh, more of the same. We do basically this yearly thing, like you said, that in my opinion never tires. Get it?
What's the question? What's the question?
Well, I go up to people and mostly women and say, "You ought to show me your boobies."
It's time on the street. You ought to show me your boobies.
Well, here at the auto show, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
What's your favorite thing about the auto show?
Oh, come on, you get to drool over these Mercedes and BMWs that you can't afford, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Awesome.
You're excited.
Yes, I am very excited.
And you auto show me your boobies.
Yes. Not now, though.
Oh.
Maybe later.
I like this. All right.
Later on, yeah.
And you gave me a fuel consumption guide here. I'll make sure to provide you with lots of fuel.
All right, don't do it now. I don't want everybody to see.
The butt's pretty good, too. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, I can't answer it.
Oh, you can't?
Can I
Rose?
bring you over to someone to talk to?
Okay, even a simple question. You auto show me your boobies?
Pardon?
Yeah, you auto show me your boobies?
Sorry, I can bring you over to manager.
Oh, we're okay for now. Thank you so much. It didn't go so well. What's your name, ma'am?
Christine.
And you're really enjoying yourself here?
It's a fantastic
Good.
show.
And you auto show me your boobies.
What?
You ought to show me your boobies.
I can't. I'm married. But, if I wasn't, I'd be all over it. I totally Mardi Gras you.
Sweet.
Where are my beads?
Beads or seeds?
Beads.
Oh, okay. What you doing here?
Just wiping the cars down, looking after them, make sure they're clean from the fingerprints.
You ought to show me your boobies.
No.
No?
No.
Can I clean the boobies?
No.
Don't you want to clean my boobies?
Sure.
Okay, they need it. Okay. Thanks. And if I ask your wife there? Yeah, sure. Enjoying the auto show so far?
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about it so far?
The cars.
And you're happily married?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're
47 years.
Wow, and you auto show me your boobies.
What is that? What is that?
3 more years till 50, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Congrats to both of you. You have a very nice smile.
Thank you very much.
Good, and you auto show me your boobies.
No, maybe later.
Oh, I like that one.
It's
All
my
right.
birthday.
Okay, thanks. We're here at the auto show, and your name is?
Stella.
Stella Ola. Come on.
Quack, quack, quack.
You auto show me your boobies.
Not so much right now, no?
Maybe another time.
You should ask someone else, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone in mind?
That dude.
Okay, thanks.
123 horsepower, and when it comes to
What do you think?
economy. No, we only have testing in the United States.
What do you think?
U.S. numbers to share with you, but it's coming at 35 miles an hour. Now, we also have a ton of awards. So starting off, we have our...
Sorry. Okay. I made her laugh.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Can I interview you? We're just having fun.
We don't do any live interviews.
You don't do any live interviews? You ought to show me your boobies. Thank you.
I'm really enjoying this auto show.
Is that your wife there?
Hey, I'm 75 now. You can try haggling with these guys.
but they don't come down in their prices.
Not like the old days.
No.
You ought to show me your man boobies.
Hey, I got one of these stickers. I hope somebody sees me. I want to win a prize.
You ought to show me your wife's boobies.
Yeah, and you can kick the tires.
Who's here with you?
I have my dad and my uncle and my brother.
You have a very pretty smile.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and you ought to show me your boobies.
No way, yeah.
What's that? What's that?
That's kind of inappropriate, don't you think?
Who's that?
That's my sister, man.
Well, I mean, she's got pretty. Anyway, she's got pretty good boobs. Okay. you ought to show me your boobies. Enjoy your burger.
Thanks.
Hi. How are you guys doing? How's your hot dog?
It's good.
Yeah. You see any cars you like?
Corvette.
You're enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And you ought to show me your boobies.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Enjoy your hot dog, sir. Okay. Hi. Do you love the vulva?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like the blue vulva?
Yeah, that's one cool too.
Yeah. I've never seen a blue vulva before. You?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I've seen a blue waffle before. A blue waffle.
No.
Big? It's big vulva?
No, not really big.
It's spacious, so spacious vulva.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you been inside with the heat? Is it a warm vulva?
Yes.
Yeah. When it rains, I guess would it be a wet vulva? Yeah. And it's very clean though. Very, very clean. It's a clean vulva, isn't it?
Yes. Comfortable,
Yeah.
very nice design, Yeah.
I love a vulva design. Have you ever been in a dirty vulva? Like an old one, an old used one, an old used vulva?
I don't have a used one.
No.
Yeah.
Just brand new.
Yeah, brand new one.
Brand new vulva. Okay. Hope you enjoy and your husband enjoys the vulva.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. And the blue vulva, I'm telling you, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool too.
Okay. Thank you.
It's time on the street. You want to show me your boobies.
102.1 The Edge. The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Oscars are this weekend. Very excited for that. Very excited. Because we got the red carpet, and then you got the Oscar show itself, and I'm very excited because Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy, the creator of Family Guy, he's the host.
Yes.
And he's allowed to pretty much do anything he wants with it. So for it, I find him incredibly talented, very funny, totally rude.
I heard him say two things in a sort of an interview. He said, one, he will do a couple of singing numbers, which is funny.
Yep.
Because if you've seen any of his live singing on top of Family Guy stuff, it really is brilliant. And then he said, two, I hope that most people in the audience have thick skin. So it's probably exactly about him.
We know Rihanna will.
Jeez.
Very thick by now. Callous, really. 7:10.
Facts.
Yeah. Hey, coming up in just a few minutes, friends, your week in review. Your week in review. A word to describe today's week in review, T-Bone?
Funny you were just talking about it, and it is a hyphenated word, but Oscar-worthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oscar Pistorius, eh?
I wonder if this year's Oscars is going to come complete with no feet and a gun. It's a weird-looking award this year.
That would be funny if someone dropped it and a leg broke off.
Both legs.
Yeah.
Time for a look at Edge Traffic, brought to you by your many retailers of Canada. Again, here's Edge. Are you going to watch the Oscars this weekend?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, probably.
You should, right? Because you're in media, and so they
of
encourage
course.
us to watch the big ones, like the Grammys, which I watched. I didn't. I enjoyed the Grammys this year.
You know what? I watched the red carpet of the Grammys. I didn't watch the Grammys themselves.
Well, you should have, and you should really watch. Like, I'm going to mandate that everybody in this room watches the Oscars this weekend.
I will watch the Oscars. I always
And
do.
even though you're not in this room, you sort of are.
Yes.
I'm going a step further. I'm having an Oscar get-together.
Are you really?
I bet you are.
I'm doing a Chilean champagne
Do
party.
you know why he's doing that? I'll
Why
tell you
do?
why he's doing that. He's doing that because he wants to impress his girlfriend's friends.
Not at all. We just want to have a good time.
He's turned into a giant baby.
Come on now.
You have.
It's a baby.
Yep.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
You're getting together with your friends.
Champagne and chili party.
It's a cute little. We're just doing I'm making a big ass chili.
I'm not
a big ass
talking about it with you. It's a terrible idea for a party.
And
then
then
it's very, very kitschy.
And
it's gay.
we're betting to see which girl passes gas first.
Oh, well, and then it's okay.
Yeah.
Should do a big square.
Yeah. We're not doing Oscar pools. We're doing farting pools.
Yeah. Then now it's a party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Adrian Grenier, the Todd Shapiro of LA, and you're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
And now, the Dean Blundell Show presents The Week in Review. Yes, it's true. Week in Review.
Almost the end of winter. It's been a long one, too. They started out a little quiet, and then the snow came, and we've just been getting hammered for the past month and a half. But
it's real.
But it's big time real. It got real this year. So, anyway, I was thinking to myself, why on earth would I shovel my driveway? Why would I shovel the sidewalk? Why? Why would I shovel the walkway? It's going to be gone in like 3 weeks. Might be gone this weekend. So, these people show up. Some lady complains because she has to walk. Have to step too high. Ugh. Whatever.
Come on.
How deep is it?
It's like a foot. So I leaned, I opened up the door and I said, step higher. Like the Germans did. Get right out of that stuff.
Wow.
Like a goose.
Which leads us to your week in review.
1, 2, 3. Oh, nope.
Slapped in the face with some big guy's wiener in prison.
I've ate
Semen slinger.
Constantly treat me like crap.
You're more like arm jerky.
Look at that. It just sticks right in. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Half moon aerial splits apparatus.
Right off the cuff, and the guy walks away.
We got to scratch him.
Yeah. Doesn't taste like bird poop. Sex with Chris Bosch's wife.
Got a resistant rectum.
Something that he doesn't, which is a bigger schwanz. Crush their parents' hopes and dreams by getting them to spend money on lipstick with his name on it. Little tiny nuts.
And then they caught him. So no, you didn't really ever get it. Maybe a little psychological damage.
Yeah.
Which he's been doing to all of us for the last 5 years.
Just his little tiny nuts. His makeup. He's got his own makeup line because he's such a fancy boy. He hates you. Justin Bieber hates every little girl and little boy.
When Bieber didn't return his letters, he allegedly masterminded the plan to kidnap Bieber.
Justin Bieber hates kids. Let's get this thing trending.
You're going to kill the pit bulls, and you're going to castrate.
Just before the string was tight.
When he had his testicles in his hands. 2 cell phones in the crapper.
1, 2, 3. Oh, my God.
Use some balls, man. Come on.
Too fat for prison.
Yeah, I believe
I just wouldn't say it was good or not.
I think it's good.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
The writing's excellent.
No, it's not, dude. Don't lie. That's the theme song.
Grow some bacon balls.
The world's biggest kid.
It's like a back rub for your nuts. Vomiting or urinating may also convince your attacker to leave you alone.
I want her to come. I don't want her to leave. I want her to have birth on the set.
As soon as the baby comes out, this is what you'll hear. Disabled was front and center.
Geriatric shuffleboard.
Come to Rome and you can measure my anus to see if it is dilated. No, you human man, cleaning up my cone.
Nestle him in there a little bit better.
Ejacked or tossed semen. He can't get a vagina. It's genuine as Nicki Minaj's ass.
Sort of self-admitting he was the catcher.
To his room right after post-dump.
Your sister's twin with a tumor.
Dunks his head into caramel like an apple.
I don't need to see that fat ass.
Oh, man, that looked better smaller.
Scratch my nuts whenever I want.
You paid her $160 to have a 3-way. He's cheating or he's gay?
Bone stuck to leg syndrome. That's what it's called.
Yeah?
Serious? I'm like, well, you get all of me.
Bagel and cream cheese is so sacred in our religion.
You can suck it.
My liver will explode.
Yeah, see, I would have thought of something just a bit funnier.
Yeah!
Tell him you're menstruating. Really? Vomiting or whizzing. Can't blame it on Crohn's. Because he's a pussy.
On family day weekend.
Yeah. What'd you do family day weekend? I had a 3-way with a 24-year-old I met on Craigslist. Hard face over here. He got vagina knee because of it. Ball scratchers beware. Found out that his girlfriend may or may not have cheated on him with someone with a couple of legs.
There's like a gun check.
Needed legs more than he needed roids, but he needed roids.
They're leaning towards murder one.
Boxes of testosterone and needles were found in the home as well.
He was hopping mad. We know that.
She came in through the bathroom window, wielding a cricket bat. When Oscar heard that awful noise, he put 4 in the door, and that was that.
The Dean
Smash!
Blundell
Smash!
Show.
Smash!
102.1 The Edge.
One of the shows that I watched with my kid used to religiously was Survivorman. Joining us, the host of Survivorman, as well as all kinds of other stuff, and now an accomplished musician, Les Stroud, joins us. Good morning, sir.
Hey, what do you mean used to watch? You kidding? I got a whole bunch of new shows coming out.
Well, I know you did. You did the Survivorman, and then you did the one with the kids, which just there's too much crying.
Yeah, you should see all the crying that happens on the real Survivorman. I just do it off camera.
Are you not doing that anymore?
I am, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I came out, I guess it was last year, with the Survivorman 10 days, where I went out for 10 days instead of 7. And then I'm heading back out in about 2 months to shoot some more.
So, because I thought, I had read a report somewhere a couple of years ago that it was taking a very serious physical toll on you. You didn't know if you were going to keep doing it.
No, that was one of those, what do you call it, Reuters, news things where somebody in Australia actually got it wrong, and she put that out there. And I've been answering that question for years. No, what I did do was I went on to do the series Beyond Survival. For me, as an artist, I just want to be progressive, do something new. I'd done Survivorman for like 8 years at that point.
Yeah.
So I was moving on doing some new stuff, but then I came back, and of course I was doing Shark Week and my music and stuff all at the same time. So no, I'm still alive and well and rocking, and the new Survivorman, I'm actually going to be going out on a couple of them. I'm going to go out with my 15-year-old son. It's going to be Survivorman and Son.
Oh, you're kidding?
No,
are we going to get to see your parenting skills in this? Because there nothing would make me happier than to see a throwback to the old school days of parenting.
Yeah, no, I think you're going to see a lack of parenting skills.
Children's Aid will be watching very closely. Well, they can't find them, though.
I got all the cameras, son. It'll tell the story I want it to tell, so you go find us some food.
Yeah.
So,
and then right after that, actually, I'm heading out and I'm going to be doing Survivorman Bigfoot.
Are you really? Where's that? Where are you doing that? In Canada or down in the south?
Alberta and Montana.
Do you really think there's a Bigfoot? I mean, you've spent a lot of nights in the woods, which, by the way, you got to have balls the size of my head, just to like hear all the noises you hear. What's the most freaked out you've ever been?
Yeah, you know what? Probably my Bigfoot experience. Yeah, I didn't see it, but what ended up happening. That's a longer story. Actually, if you YouTube it, I tell it on I don't know what, on some show or something like that. Tell the whole story, but in the end, I basically had something doing the exact sound of a great ape about 50 yards away from me over and over again, really loud, in Alaska. I don't think there's a lot of apes in Alaska. Last time I checked.
So you think that thing's real, Les Stroud? You think that Bigfoot or some form of it is real?
Well, that's the way. See, yeah, you ask the question. You ask the question: do I think it's real? Do I believe in Bigfoot? If you ask me the question, or you say, "Well, wait a minute. Do you think it's possible that tiny little populations in remote areas of a bipedal ape, maybe Gigantopithecus, it could exist around the world, responsible for millions of anecdotal references of rock throwings and vocalizations and visualizations and contact, and everything else?" That's a different way to ask the question, because that asks a little more scientifically. I mean, the silicon fish was thought to be extinct for 500 million years, and then they found a whole bunch of them off the coast of New Jersey and Philippines. Mm-hmm. Same sort of thing. I mean, when you fly over all these areas, you think, yeah, a Bigfoot could live down there.
Well, and you know what? It's for a lack of terminology, whether we're talking about anthropology or whatever, and I understand the history of it, but for a lack of terminology, it's sort of like when someone says to me, "Do you think God exists?" I'm like, you can define it like that, but if I believe in something, whatever it is, and I don't discredit anything. I don't discredit that we might have been visited by aliens. I don't discredit that we might have a Bigfoot in there, and I don't discredit the theories that people have that whether it's Bigfoot or some semblance of it. It's just it's we live in that society where you got to see it to believe it, and you've obviously had an experience with it.
Wow, this is really getting heavy for 7:30 in the morning.
It's 7:40. We're closer to 8 now.
Come on, man.
You guys have been up. You probably had 6 coffees, and I'm laying naked in a hotel room bed in London, Ontario.
Are you really? You're naked right now.
Speaking of Bigfoot.
I just wanted to make sure we had a visual. That's
no, but it's interesting, the adventures that you go on, but when you say that you weren't scared, like, you take me to a place where it's the middle of the night and you haven't slept for like 4 days and your mind's playing tricks on you.
the freakiest part, really. It's what you go through. Physical's one thing. Being without food's not that big of a deal, but emotionally, the stresses of being alone that long. Basically, on day 4 of almost every Survivorman you've ever watched, I quit in my mind. Like, while I'm out there, I'm like, oh, this just so sucks. What am I doing? Why did I do this again? And it's a real tough struggle to be out there that long. That's one of the reasons why, actually, when Logan, my son, suggested doing Survivorman and Son, I was like, yeah. Then, because, now I've got somebody there with me. That's going to be, it's the psychological part that's really a killer.
Yeah.
And then recently, when I did the Survivorman 10 days in Norway, I had one of the toughest challenges of my entire career, going down a mountainside in freezing rain and wet snow and coming up to icy cliffs. And almost bit it with hypothermia that night. So it still has it's still as real as it was 12 years ago when I first started doing it. And it's when I'm out there, I can have my interview with you guys right now this morning. I can do some rock and roll tonight and in London, and tomorrow at the outdoor show. I can go and be on Shark Week and go get interviewed by Jimmy Fallon and do all this cool stuff. But in the end, at some point, it's 3:00 in the morning, and I've been out in the jungle for 4 days. Yeah. And that is just really, those are the moments I sit there and it's just like, why am I doing this again?
Well, and it seems like punishment, some of the shows that you put on. There was one where you were in the forest and it's raining and you were cold, and I think you ate some snake that time. It was I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 days into it. And you just look terrible. And I thought to myself, who on earth does that to themselves? Isolates themselves. Because mentally, you got nobody to talk to. You got no TV. You got no internet. You nothing. There's nothing.
Well, it's a weird thing, When I was a kid, my heroes were Jacques Cousteau and Tarzan. The Tarzan movies, the old Johnny Weissmuller movies. And if you think about it in a really weird, messed up way, Survivorman is like the perfect hybrid between Jacques Cousteau and Tarzan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Survivor that explores, sure.
Yeah, that's what I ended up being, right? It was like my childhood, fantasies and dreams. I've worked them out to get to this point. A lot of what gets me through this as well, though, is I do look at myself like as an artist. That's I never approached this to be on TV or a TV star. And as much as I love the survival skills and I've taught them for many, many years, when I do my filmmaking, I keep thinking, well, I'm an artist. How can I make this beautiful? How can I work this and tell a really good story of what it is I'm doing right now? So that gets me through the week as well. Just knowing I'm creating some art.
Have you ever actually saved someone's life? Someone after, they've seen a show said, you know what, I was stuck out in the wild somehow, and from tips from you actually got me through it.
Actually, it's going to sound a little braggart, but lots of times now. Many, many times I've seen news articles and interviews and gotten the phone calls and emails. And I got to say probably a good 14 times by now.
Like that 127 Hours kid.
Oh, Aaron Ralston.
Yeah.
Derek.
Did you help him?
I didn't help him do anything.
One thing we never see on the show, though, is you going to the washroom. Do you dig a hole? Are you responsible with that kind of stuff?
I just don't go all week.
Yeah.
I wait till I get back to the hotel and look for the toilet. I can sit down again. No, I am. Of course, I'm responsible. But actually, you know what? I really don't go. I go like once as soon as I get in there, right? Because and then
because you're nervous, right? You get the nerves going. You got to let one go.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't go again until I get out because I'm not putting anything in the engine at all to burn. So
nothing in the chamber because you haven't eaten anything.
No, that's right. Now, I've never had this conversation before in air, but okay.
Well, it's life stuff, dude. It's interesting. You're going to be at the outdoor adventure show.
What am about you guys? Like, what do you go like when you're in the booth? What happens to you?
No, we did. Dude, I have mastered the 2-minute poop. Because we got to go during a song, and then what Todd does, because he needs like 8 to 10 minutes.
I have to wait for a Tool song and a commercial break.
See, it's like in the olden days, you just put on like Neil Young's Down the River.
Yeah.
Or when I was working at Much Music and doing rock videos, we'd put on Michael Jackson's Thriller. Okay, we can all go for lunch now.
Les Stroud Adventure Show, Outdoor Adventure Show this weekend. You're also performing February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, International Center this weekend. Go to outdooradventureshow.ca. So you're in London tonight doing a show, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm at the London Music Club, which is a return visit. We packed the house last time, and looks like we're packing the house again tonight. And I went to college here too. So a return visit to London, and I got a bunch of gigs in the States after that as well.
Okay, and this weekend at the Outdoor Adventure Show, what's your you on Twitter? You got a website that people can get an update for me?
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow at the Outdoor Adventure Show at the International Center. I think it is. Hope I don't get that wrong. And the usual. The Twitter is Real Les Stroud, just Real Les Stroud, and Facebook is the same thing, and website's lesstroud.ca. And anybody who likes my work and wants to follow and figure out where I am and what I'm doing, just get on there, get on the newsletter, and get on the Twitter, and you will know. Dude, great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. You're a good guy. Thanks. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come in firstly. I will. I definitely want to do that because you know what? I've been listening to you guys since ever, and I love the tunes you play, and I always love the chance to talk with you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a Mutual Admiration Society. We'll hold hands when you get here.
Done.
Okay, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Take care.
Bye bye. It's cool, eh? Les Stroud.
Yeah,
that guy's
guy.
awesome.
Although as awesome as he is, I think you should try a week in Buffalo.
Forget it. It's called Survivorman. That's certain death.
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At D. Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
Time for what happened. What happened? Hey. Hey, The Edge.
Hi, calling for Wha Happened?
Yeah, what's your name?
Tyler.
Where are you calling from, Tyler?
I'm in Coburg right now, but I live in the Schwiggity.
Ooh. You can't win either way.
No.
How is the
really
Schwig?
can't.
How is the Schwiggy?
Well, you stay in your house. It's pretty good.
Cable's cable.
Yeah, you got to have an awesome house if you live in the Schwig.
I do my best, my friend.
All right, man.
What happened? Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened?
Oh, I have an anal abscess the size of a golf ball.
Oh. God damn it. Ah.
It's crazy. Still not as bad as your neighborhood, though.
The whole town has one.
Does it happen a lot in the Schwiggity?
Yeah, and I went to my doctor to get him to take a look at it, and he decided that he was going to lance it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the
How bad did that hurt?
Thing that's ever happened to me.
How bad did it hurt?
How bad?
Yeah.
Oh, it was by far the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah. I know. Hang on a second. Anal abscess is always a good one. Hi, The Edge.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, it's Buzzy. Memories that you said.
Bad Memories? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Hey, what happened?
Called Bad Memories. Go ahead.
No, actually, a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Who was married back in my home country, which is Iran. One day he brought a prostitute home.
Do they have prostitutes in Iran? I didn't think they have any of that stuff in Iran.
Oh, come on.
Well, there's no gay people in Iran, right?
Sorry?
There's no gay people in Iran. That's what...
there are tons of them.
That's what Mahmoud Ahmadinejad said. He said, there's no gay people here.
Oh, he's a crazy guy. He's
a crazy guy.
So what happened?
Great. Don't trust what he says.
Don't worry. We're on to him.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy brought a girl home. So they were doing their thing, and his wife arrives.
Mm-hmm.
So what he does, he didn't know where to hide the girl. So he told her, just pretend that she's praying. And when his wife asked him, what this lady is doing, he said, oh, you know what? This lady knocked on the door and she said, oh, it's getting late for prayers. And can you please let me in? I don't want to miss the prayers, like afternoon prayers or whatever, evening prayers. And I just let her in. And his wife said, oh, good. No, that was nice. That was nice. No problem. So then the girl actually had cover, but underneath, nothing. So she was naked. So anyway, then she had a chance to dress up and leave. So he really saved his ass. But
what a great move. This is one of those things that works in Iran, but not here.
Yeah, you can do that in Muslim countries.
Oh, she's praying.
It's very sacrilegious, old man. She was praying for about 10 minutes before.
Well, you got communion all over her face.
Yeah. She was in the same position the whole time. Yeah.
Hey, no one prays in the 69. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, I'm calling in for What Happened.
Yeah, man. What's your name?
Lawrence. How are you?
Good, Lawrence.
What happened? Hey, what happened?
So I was in grade 10, and I was doing a hard flip on a skateboard off a picnic table, and it came up and smacked me in the nuts so hard that it split my ball sack open. Had to get 5 stitches, worst kind of stitches you can ever get in your nut sack.
Any stitch is the worst kind of stitch you can get in your nut sack. Hi, The Edge.
How you doing, man? I'm calling about What Happened.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Peter, man.
What the happened? What the happened?
What happened? Hey, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, well, this is what happened, man. About 5 years ago, I'm at home with my brother, and we start getting into a fight. The guy pushes me out of the way. Keep in mind, I got big Dobermans at home. As soon as he put the hand on me, my dog jumps over the couch and starts muzzling him to the ground. And he's got a hold of his private parts. My brother can't get the dog off. So I jump on him, I get the dog off, and my brother goes running to the washroom. And I hear this horrified scream, man, like something out of a horror movie. And I run to the washroom. My brother's going into shock. The dog ripped off from the back end of his shaft to the front of the tip of the penis. He ripped off the whole skin. And he's tripping out right now. He's going into shock. So I wrap a towel around him. I get him to emergency down at Scarborough Grace. And it gets even worse there. The emergency doctor gets him into the room to start operating on him. And the light that's supposed to stay over him so he can see what he's doing starts swaying. So he calls me in, and now I got to stand there, and I got to hold the light over his,
wiener.
Yeah, and I'm watching this guy put needles into my brother's shaft, trying to numb him out. My brother's freaking out. He goes, buddy, if this doesn't work, I just squeeze the IV bag. I don't want to live anymore.
That's a good story.
How'd it turn out for him?
Hey, has he got full use? Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's full use, but for a while he had to take some special pills so he wouldn't get hard-ons during his sleep and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pills to not get hard-on. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Oh, they can do anything with your penis these days. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, this is Amy calling.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
What the happened? What the happened?
Hey, what happened?
Well, to make a long story short, when I was 13, I sicked a pedophile on my best friend.
What? What'd you do?
I sicked a pedophile on my best friend.
No, that's not good.
When you were 13, you sent a pedophile to your best friend?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, what?
I know.
That's not a best friend.
No.
It's
like a worst friend. What happened?
It's a gray area. He was spreading all these rumors at school, so I was like, that's fine. So I went into the chat room, and this guy was like, I was 13, and so we were both 13, and he was like 40-something. I don't remember. He lived in Florida. And he was like, give me your number, and we'll, like, do the nasty or whatever. And I went...
Yeah.
I don't even know how she's laughing.
She's a terrible person.
How old are you?
I'm sorry.
How old are you?
22.
She's still talking.
Yes, no, she's on hold for like 10 seconds.
9 years. Terrible. 9 years.
I'm going to give it to the guy whose Doberman pinscher ate his brother's penis. Congratulations.
You're a winner on the Dean Blundell Show. Yay!
Thanks a lot, guys.
You got it.
The Dean Blundell Show. The Dean Blundell Show. On 102.1 The Edge.
The Vatican facing some trials and tribulations. Pope Benedict, apparently a resignation linked to a big, quote, gay network in the Vatican.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And everyone always thought that there might have been something behind this resignation other than just health issues. Because you're talking about the butt.
And gay sex. So the resignation of the Pope linked to the discovery of this gay network at the Vatican. I was just reading it. And blackmail, potentially explosive claim made Thursday by a newspaper in Rome. 300-page report presented to the Pope by 3 cardinals assigned to investigate all the gay love. And after he read it, he resigned. 2 red books, a dossier, is what they call it.
Nothing says innocence more than resigning.
I quit. Surrounded by a bunch of gay guys. Which is fine. I don't understand. Cardinals interviewed dozens of people in Italy and abroad. Their report describes a Roman Catholic Church divided by factions, including a cross-party network united by sexual orientation. Quote, the gays. For the first time, the word homosexual was pronounced.
Oh, no. It was even uttered, was it?
No. We don't mind having a bunch of pedophiles here, but God forbid a bunch of gay guys take out their sexual frustration on each other here at the Vatican. What do you expect? It's the most unnatural job in the world. Yeah. It's the most unnatural job to ask some guy to suppress every human, carnal, animal urge he has and read books that don't mean anything and wear stupid clothes. It is the most ridiculous shit. That religion is a joke.
And most people can't even go a day.
Yeah. I can't.
Not a chance.
The Pope was handed the report. He shocked the... This is December 17th. Then he resigned less than 2 months later. Apparently, using words found in the report, the newspaper said it contained evidence of external influence on Vatican officials, including business people, getting them to do stuff. It is 3 cardinals who investigated basically said, this church is a mess. We need some help. We don't know what to do. I started laughing, though, because it's called now Vati Leaks.
Poor Vati, they were going hard.
I was waiting for it. Apparently, there's tension inside the Vatican. That's a terrible name. Yeah, I know. Vati, he's leaking. He was the last in the daisy chain. The Vatican says does not condemn homosexuals. It teaches that gay sex is intrinsically disordered. The Pope has barred sexual actively gay men from studying for the priesthood. Maybe he might want to let him in because it sounds like it's all his right-hand guys, so to speak.
Or left hand.
He's not particular.
Depending how big it is.
Yeah. He's my both-hand guy.
My ambidextrous.
One of the incidents in 2007, a senior official was suspended from the congregation of the priesthood after he was filmed in a sting operation by Italian television program making sexual overtures to a young man, giving it some of this. So, you want to head back to Vatican City?
Yeah, there's a free
check
chapel.
Check out maybe the white smoke, if you will.
This is the Pope?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
just some dude.
Oh, okay.
Some priest. And they said that this group of men is militantly strong, and they say that they don't think there's anything wrong with all the gay sex they've been having. And it's like cardinals and bishops. It's like high-ranking, papal butt pirates.
Listen,
And
if they're
good
all
for
adults,
them.
there is nothing wrong with it.
I got no
That's the
issue with it.
problem,
I think
yeah.
that they should hammer away. That you guys should have a whole room, tack it. You should put a bunch of lube in there and some Bibles and have a great time. It just because it is wholly unnatural. That is the most unnatural job in the world.
And get it out of your system, so
Yes.
you're not
taking it out on the kids, if you will. I applaud them for it. If they're that sexually frustrated and then they don't have to go take it out on the kids, good for you.
I feel like that's a job that could only be done if you had your nards removed. You know?
What's that?
No,
Bunch of eunuchs.
Yeah, because that would
No urges.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, how could you do it?
I have no idea. Like I said, and I was thinking about it when I was reading this morning. The most unnatural job in the world to have is being a priest, Catholic priest, held to some stupid standard. Oh, I'm not gay.
Dean leaks.
Anyway, it's pretty funny. The Pope, they're like, hey, there's a bunch of gay guys in the Vatican. So what does he do?
I'm out.
I quit.
Well, just does he's
That's what the old leader did.
Yeah. He made himself die.
Yeah. In our country, when the going gets tough, we quit.
He's been avoiding the issue his whole life, so this is just the latest.
Yeah, no kidding.
Latest thing.
I've been hiding the pedophiles in the closets. I even went out so far as to say at least they're not gay. The pedophile. And now I find that the gays I quit.
They are?
You said the word homosexual! I love how they say it. For the first time, that was pronounced.
Oh, things aren't like they were in 39.
Them's was the days.
Those were the days.
Attention, citizens of Florida. Attention, citizens of Louisiana.
The Dean Blundell Show.
It's going to be category 5 or greater.
102.1.
The Dean Blundell Show presents the epic struggle of 2013. Archie.
Hey, what's up?
Versus Drughead.
Hey, how's it going?
Embroiled in battle for the ultimate prize, airtime.
I'm gonna win this thing. No, I'm gonna win.
Let the battle begin.
I can't tell you how annoyed I am at looking at just like both of these kids. Specifically Marlowe, because Marlowe it's been like a couple of weeks. He's refused to do the work, says he's too busy. He's got personal problems. How are your personal problems, by the way?
They're clearing up slowly.
What? No, they're not. We just had a conversation about it off the air.
They're not at all.
No,
well, they're starting to bug me less day by day.
Oh, that's a better answer. We'll get into those at a later date. But Drughead, who just, great kid. I just want to punch him. Getting to that point where I want to sock him.
He was helpful yesterday to me, so right now I'm currently not as angry with him.
We're at a stalemate. Anyway. So Drughead, this is you guys do these battling bits. Whoever loses gets slapped in the face. Now, what do you have for us today?
I went out because I was having trouble finding people that actually wanted to talk, and so I tried to find out why.
All right.
Drughead's on the mic today. He wants to see what people have to say.
Hey, it's Drughead on the mic. I'm back out on the streets this week. I'm trying to find out why people don't want to talk to me. I've been going out and doing these street bits, and I don't know if it's my approach or the questions I'm asking. I'm starting to become a little self-conscious about it. So let's go try to figure out what it is. Hey man, how's it going this week?
Pardon me?
How are you doing this week? Do you remember me?
Yeah, I'm a little bit busy today. Right now I'm with my boss.
Oh yeah, okay. Fair enough, thank you. Mind if I ask you a question for the radio quickly?
Radio?
Yeah.
What's the question?
I'm finding a lot of people don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if it was something about me. Like, was my approach rude there?
No.
No?
No, this is just the city life.
Hey ma'am, how are you?
Good.
You mind if I talk to you for the radio?
You're deaf.
Oh, deaf? Okay, how are you doing?
You're doctor. Yeah, doctor.
Can I talk to you?
I didn't hear.
Oh, deaf too?
I didn't hear.
Hey man, is your boss gone?
What's about that?
I have to go around doing street bits and talking to people and asking...
Thank you very much, sir.
No?
I appreciate it.
Could you tell me why?
No, just
There's no reason why?
No reason why.
You just don't want to at all?
I don't want to. Thank you very much, sir.
Maybe next week?
No, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
I've been going out and recording these street bits, like trying to talk to people out on the streets to get their take on certain, on what you got there, a little roach?
Yeah.
You want it later? So I'm wondering if it's something about me or like,
I'll say something in a second.
Yeah, don't worry. Smoke your roach, man. Alright, good?
I can't really comment on why it is they don't want to talk to you, other than the fact that they think you're a cop or something.
Do I look like a cop?
No, it looks like you're trying to con people. That's not looks like it.
Alright, well, fair enough. I appreciate you taking some time to talk to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Drughead's on the mic today. He wants to see what people have to say. 102.1 The Edge.
Good one. So, you know the problem is you look like a squeegee kid.
I know.
I know. I could have answered that question inside the 2.5 minutes you had, asking people why they don't like you. It's because you look like a squeegee kid. You look like that guy was right. You look like a con man.
But you tell me that all the time. I wanted to know why they didn't want to talk to me.
I just gave you the answer.
What's going on your forehead, by the way?
I got a pimple.
That's not a pimple, man.
It's a twin.
It's a landing pad.
Well, anyway, not bad. Not bad. Not great. Marlowe?
Lots going on in the world. I wanted to kind of take a lighter note on the world events of everything.
Lighter take.
Yeah. So the Oscars are coming up this weekend, and I just wanted to know if people had seen movies or what their plans were, if they were going to watch them.
Okay.
Marlowe sunshine. Marlowe sunshine. Marlowe sunshine. What's he got for us today?
Hi, is it okay if I ask you a couple questions for the radio?
Yeah, sure.
Grammys coming up, Oscars coming up, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to watch them?
Definitely.
Okay, well, name 5 movies that are nominated.
Django Unchained.
So you really want to watch them, right?
Yeah. Oh, is that even a question? Like,
You couldn't even name 5 movies.
I don't know.
Would you like to come to my Oscar theme party?
Sure. What's the theme?
Well, I'm going to fall asleep early, and you can let yourself in. I'll wake up because I think there's an intruder in my house. Find somebody in my bathroom, my cricket bat, blame it all on self-defense.
Fuck off.
Sneak attack, sneak attack. What's your favorite movie? Avatar. What's your favorite quote? Would you like to come to my Oscar-themed party?
Sure, what is it?
Plan is I'm gonna try and fall asleep, and then you can let yourself in. Shoot it through the door a couple times. We're like a South African flag. Yeah, and the award goes to Blade Runner.
Fuck off.
Marlowe sunshine. That's what he got for us today.
Not bad. It was a little pop culture in there. It was good.
A little dark.
Yeah, you told people your Oscar theme parties, you shooting them like Reva Steenkamp.
Oscar theme.
Yeah. That's all right. You win. Congratulations. Yeah. Go slap Sean right on his giant zit. God, that thing's huge. You ready for it? All right.
Smack his zit, yeah.
Yeah, smack him. I don't care. Just make a noise. Close to the mic. Give it a good one.
Oh, come on, Marlowe. You got a lot going on in your life.
Yeah, come on. Take it out of his face. Oh! He almost broke his neck.
It's so hilarious watching 280-pound guys get slap fights. Okay.
Yeah, 6'6" and 80 pounds. Oh, man. You guys look like meth heads slapping each other. Meth heads just kicking the crap out of each other in a radio studio. Oh, I love you guys. Great job. I got you, both of you guys. I mean, you got faces I'd never get tired of kicking, but... Love you. Great job. Good job, Marlowe. Good win. That was Marlowe for the win today.
Solid. This is the Dean Blundell Show.
This is your Edge Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
We're doing these now? Yeah! Hey, back in 2011, told you a story about a guy named Eric Crutchfield. Drunk guy ran over and killed his girlfriend in a strip mall parking lot with his monster truck. Happened again the other day at a strip club. Crazy story. Do you hear about this? 23-year-old Casey McKenzie was walking in the parking lot of the Spearmint Rhino. I've been to one of those.
Yeah, they're good.
The one in Vegas. Did you go to the one in Vegas?
Yeah, I've been the one in Vegas and one in Florida years and years ago.
Anyway, this guy came out. He was super high. He had a Ford F-250. He's driving a monster truck. So high, he said he didn't even see her. Can't see her. So he gets off the charge. A strip club has to pay $10.5 million now to this woman's family.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Was she a stripper?
Yeah.
She must have been a damn good stripper if that's what the settlement was.
We'll give you $7 million. Dude, have you seen her boobs?
Best lap dances on the planet, said her dad.
Imagine that'd be the last thing. That'd be the last thing you would expect to, the last way you would expect to go.
Just seeing a giant
run
wheel
over by a monster truck.
Yeah.
And it's always funny to see. Do you remember there was like video of the monster truck running some courts official over? Like it was about 5-6 years ago. You got to Google it. It's so funny. Guy's just walking in the monster truck. Like you can't hear it.
Yeah.
And it's the loudest noise in the world. Yeah. And it's right behind you. And he gets run over. And every time I see it, I can't stop laughing. It was like that Seattle Mariners moose when he broke his leg. And he has that big smile on his face. You know, the mascot with a smile.
Yeah.
But his leg's pointing the other way and he's hanging on to it. And he's going, ah! But he looks like he's happy about it.
Or the javelin official got hit by the javelin.
Yeah, right in the face.
That's all you're supposed to be doing is watching where it lands.
That's so funny. Hey, you're at a monster truck race. Look out for the monster trucks. Authorities investigating the death of a 65-year-old man in Oklahoma haven't figured it out yet. They say it might be ASHC. Have you heard of this? Spontaneous human combustion? You could just explode. On Monday, member of Danny Van Zant's family found his what appeared to be dead, gooey body burned and incinerated in such a manner that suggests he may have just spontaneously combusted. Wow. That's awesome. I know. It's awesome.
Good way to go.
Totally.
Yeah.
There's only about 200 cases worldwide that have happened. So they said they haven't really said that it is spontaneous combustion yet. No damage to the furniture or anything around the fire, so it was very low heat. Wow. The victim apparently was an alcoholic and an avid smoker, which may have contributed to the body blaze. What a way to go, though.
Slow cooked.
Drinking, smoking.
Yeah.
And you just explode.
Like a bomb.
Yeah. Said the what was left of the body, which was far worse than if he had actually been lit on fire. Like just nothing left. What was left of the body was right in front of the television. So he apparently got up, they think, to go and change the channel, and then he just exploded.
You couldn't find the remote? You had a bomb.
That's the last frustrated feeling, eh? Not being able to find that damn remote.
You're the bomb.
Police in Las Vegas arrested a 23-year-old Kara Vandereyck after they said she was caught having sex with a pit bull in the yard of her neighbor's home.
That is ballsy.
Backyard.
He got teeth.
Yeah, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. If you're going to bang your dog, don't do it in the backyard in the middle of the day.
I just meant the pit bull, too.
Well, that's very brave.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd do it with like a golden retriever.
Yeah. They're so docile.
Yeah. Because one wrong word and that thing turns on you.
Even a St. Bernard, those things are real quiet.
Yeah. They got the little cask around their neck for after.
Yeah, in case you get a cold.
Yeah.
It's lube in there.
Yeah. This is a funny story, though. She was within full view of her neighbors, anyone passing by. According to the arrest report, Vandereyck noticed the approaching officers and said hi and began playing with the dog. Report said she appeared to be high on drugs or mentally ill. She then told the police she had bipolar disorder, but continued to have sex with the dog. After police gave her a blanket to cover up, she was totally naked. Neighbors said she'd had sex with the dog in the backyard for approximately an hour.
Wow. Tantric dog.
It's the sting of dogs.
Maybe she was just ugly. Even the dog was like, I can't.
Not an attractive woman. Yeah, the dog couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're too disgusting for me.
Doesn't usually happen.
Imagine how bad she felt about herself, too.
I'm not even drunk.
You can get it up for a Doberman, but not me.
Yeah.
In a bingo game in New Hampshire, broke into a full-on brawl after two old women started arguing over makeup. Police responded to a bingo hall pushing and shoving the sale of Avon products. It seems one of the women, a regular bingo chick, was upset the other woman in the altercation had set up a table to sell her wares, saying, quote, "This is not the place to be selling makeup. We're here for some serious bingo."
No
distraction. And the woman said, "Why don't you go about your business? I'll go about mine." But no dice. Woman then started flinging Avon products all over the place. That erupted into a full-on brawl. Both women over the age of 70 have been arrested.
Feisty.
Dude, I've been to an Arbonne convention. I know how these women can get.
you get people with the makeup, and then you get people with the bingo. It's just a recipe for old person disaster.
That is one fight you want to capture and put on YouTube. I'm sorry.
World Star Hip Hop. Hey, how about the chick that had sex with the dog? That's still pretty funny too.
For an hour.
Yeah.
I can't finish.
You're too messed up.
I don't want to get an STD. You're the dog's worried.
Those are your Edgefiles. Whatever the hell day it is in February, the year 2013.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Todd is giving Greg Beharrell relationship advice, so I have just informed Greg, our new evening guy, not the guy you want advice from about relationships.
Todd is kind of like the Tony Robbins of Toronto?
Nope.
Okay, I've got some misinformation then.
Yeah. Todd's like the man whore of Toronto.
Oh.
Very nice, isn't it?
Well, I thought you guys were close friends, so this is sort of a...
We used to be.
Okay, well, it's weird. Well, I'm feeling the tension now.
How are you, dude?
Good, how are you?
Good. How do you like it here so far?
I love it.
Do you?
People hate me.
What? What do you mean they hate you?
They hate me.
Why? What are they saying? How do you know they hate you?
Well, some people are on Facebook and online. Some people are saying, "Oh, you're awful at your job," and I'm like, "Everyone in radio is."
Yeah.
We don't want that secret to get out. But yeah, everyone in radio is bad.
Well, no, not quite as bad though. Just down the dial a few notches at 99. That's terrible.
Well,
and we're mediocre.
Well, yeah. So give us that.
So why don't they just say we're mediocre at our jobs?
That would be more of a compliment.
Yeah.
And they say I have a face for radio.
You're a good-looking guy. You just lost 400 pounds.
That's
yeah, and you might still be losing.
Well, yeah. I'm glad you noticed.
But no, my point is that you can't take it seriously.
Right.
Because it'll probably last a while. You can't get away from it because people have opinions and you got to let them have an opinion.
Some people are saying the Dean Blundell show should be on all day. And I'm saying those guys hate working. They hate working. So
what's the because you came from Calgary,
right?
And so you come here. Was it a desire for you to come and work at this radio? Like you thought, oh my God, this would be great.
Oh, of course, it's a dream gig. I think it's a dream gig for anyone in radio to work at the Edge, for sure. Definitely.
So,
it is?
Is it really?
Wow, that's news to us. Yeah.
Dream this.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes and I'll let you know what's been happening here the last 12 years.
Oh, mon Dieu.
I know. Mon Dieu. No, it's a great place. But my point is that you come here and then what are some of the things like, does it crush your spirits to get hate mail? Are you okay with it? Does it hurt your feelings?
No one can hate me more than I hate myself.
Yeah.
So I'm clear.
It's easy.
It's
easy at that point.
What are some of the things that have kind of rocked your world that you've read on Facebook or people have sent you where you've gone, that is mean?
Some people say, people are having a go at my looks, which...
It's personal at that
point. What do they say about you? Because I think you're a dashing man.
It's odd that you would ask me for details publicly. But, they say that, my forehead is far too big, which...
It's like a 6 head.
Well, now you sound like them online.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
It sounded like...
Just because your hair is cutting itself.
Yeah.
It's my line.
Now Todd, you sound like...
That's my line.
Yeah. Oh, no one's ever used that line or the 6 head line.
Whatever.
Well,
those are both mine.
Okay.
I have no muscles, which...
You have muscles.
That's
Clearly
physically impossible.
You walked here.
Right. Well, see, now again, you're sounding like them on...
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay,
saying
well-
you have muscles. You walked here. You're moving your arms. You have muscles.
How's your penis doing?
Well, I wish you were the first guy to ask me that today.
Really? Where did that happen today? Just in the elevator, in the building?
Yeah, I live in a
sketchy area.
Quite an area.
What did the guy say to you?
Oh, he just said like,
"How's your penis doing?"
Yeah,
it's quite an intro in the morning, isn't it?
How's the penis going? I'm going. You are what, 80 years old? Stop asking me that every morning. But no, my penis is garbage.
I was hoping you at least were gonna be like,
It's not. It's not a good. It's not good.
It's not good.
I don't believe that any guy has a good penis.
Now you're beginning to sound like them.
Penis is garbage.
It's not good.
No, I agree. I think wieners could be some of the worst.
I don't know what makes a good one.
A penis? Good
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to ask some chicks. What makes a good penis? I really couldn't tell you. I think they're just unattractive. So if someone made fun of your penis, you could say absolutely every penis is bad.
I know. I don't know what I've the extensive amount of time I put into studying. I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I don't know what makes them good.
Did you just in the public library looking to see what penises are all about?
The
What
ones
other
that I'm still
look
allowed
like?
in, sure.
Yeah.
And why aren't you allowed in some?
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
Look at this. You're getting support here. I just had to listen to some terrible radio station Jim for half an hour. I'd rather listen to Greg's show for 24 hours than Kiss FM any day.
See, this is the thing.
Backhanded.
People love the Dean Blundell show, and I thought to myself, well, I'll go on and get a rub from the guys.
Oh, we just wanted to have you on because you're funny. That's all. No one told us to do this. Like Derek said.
Yeah, it was just me.
We like you.
Yeah.
I'm always saying funny things.
Tell Greg he's awesome. If people want crap DJs, they can surf down or up the dial. That's from Chris.
Backhanded.
You have quite a feud with the other stations in this city.
I don't have any feuds with anybody. It's only a feud if they fight back.
You talk like a dictator sometimes.
I am. Ask the fellas. I'm
Not
a
at
little
all.
strong-minded.
Yeah.
I was told to say that.
Like I told Todd the other day, because he's his girlfriend. He uses an accent in the middle of a shortened form of her name.
Oh, I told my
which is
friend
not-
how ridiculous this is about to sound. Anyway.
It was because, can I say her name?
Of course, her name's Ira.
That's not her name.
And then he's like, call her Ira or Irina. I go, dude, have respect for someone's name.
No,
like, what's
so
your last name?
stupid.
My last name's Beharrell.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Well,
that was an insult.
Well, sounding like the Facebook.
Well, what I'm saying is it drove me crazy because he's not Russian. So if you're not Russian, you shouldn't be putting on fake accents.
It's respect for someone's name. You
No,
when you
that's
speak,
not her
when you
name.
say,
What's on her driver's license?
I've never looked.
Well, you should. That's what her name is. Boom. Anyway, back to Greg.
What? That makes no sense.
Makes all the sense in the world.
It's Ira.
No, it's not. And you're not Russian, so stop it.
Jesus.
You going for a vacation in Mexico?
No, but if someone's name is Jose,
That's a good one.
if someone's name is Jorge, you don't call him George. You have respect for someone. Well,
No.
you do, but I think that's
No,
like
but you
someone
don't
calling
say, you say Jorge, but you don't go Jorge. Because I'm not Spanish.
Guys,
You're not Russian.
I hate to see you guys like this. It's horrible.
You think it's horrible.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, is Greg Beharrell on?
Yeah, he's here right now.
Hey, right on, man. Yeah, you're hilarious. I don't really listen outside of the car, but I caught your show the other night taking my kid out to the hospital. I actually turn you on when I'm at home now, too. It's good.
Yeah, I make guys reach for the knob.
Yeah, you sure do. That's so gross, but right on.
Okay, well, are we judging or are we complimenting?
This is another one. I listen to 102.1 every day. Your show's the funniest. Sorry.
He's referring to our show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Greg, though, is fantastic addition. He's awesome. He's funny. He's smart. Anyhow, that's just my opinion.
Oh.
Signed a chick, Michelle. Email.
A woman. I'm going to print off some of these and lie in bed with them.
That's
naked.
creepy.
Okay, well,
that's a bit much. That's where you're going to start turning. Yeah.
We were getting me up to a good level, and now you
print off email and lay in bed with them.
That and paper cuts suck down there.
Oh yeah, hardcore. You think it hurts on your finger?
How do you guys know that?
Because we've got paper cuts on our stuff before.
Have you seen Betty and Veronica?
Yeah. Playboys aren't just for looking. You roll them up, you can kill flies with them and do this with them. It's all kinds of stuff you can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
a makeshift.
Yeah. Well, just relax. It's my advice to you. My professional advice to you is to not take those people seriously. Just to keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I feel like if you relax anymore, you might die.
Yeah.
Like you're so
It's pretty
relaxed.
chill.
Yeah.
Just take it easy, relax.
Take it easy.
Okay, because my forehead is normal sized.
Regular sized forehead. You're a very nice man. You're very, very funny.
Okay, well, that sounded sarcastic.
No, I'm being serious. You brought cookies in. How many people do that anymore?
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, it's usually...
It's delicious.
It's usually the other way around.
You say thank you and then you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, well. We do things differently here on the morning show.
Welcome. Greg Beharrell, folks. What's your Twitter handle so people can follow and you can send you hate mail directly?
On Twitter, it's at Greg Beharrell, just the usual spelling, TWITTER.
Your name, your last name.
That was a funny joke. You're the funniest damn guy I know.
Yeah, he's pretty cute, eh? For a big, tall guy.
.com.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
Going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
Psychic NIKKI on the Dean Blundell Show. Come on. It's Psychic NIKKI on the Dean Blundell Show. It's the queen, y'all. It's Psychic NIKKI doing her thing, doing my
it's
thing.
getting even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, Dean.
Good. You want to do a few quick predictions here?
Sure. Now, last week...
No, a prediction didn't happen last week. Last week, something came true. This isn't
Oh yeah, last
from
week
true
something
perspective.
came true.
Yeah.
And Fergie got pregnant. So I said it on your show last week. And then also I said Josh Brolin and Diane Lane would split. They did in 2011.
She's so
29.
beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
They split again?
They split.
When? Like just
They're getting
last
divorced.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
divorced.
Oh, he said she's the strongest woman he's ever met. And then he divorced her. Wouldn't you want to stay with the strongest woman in the world?
I think he likes the bottle more than the woman.
Does he really?
He likes the bottle.
He's a big piss tank.
How do you know that, Todd?
Well, read reports on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Josh, yeah. Anyway,
Wrong guy.
Anyway, also, I predicted the meteor in Russia, landing in Russia
You did?
in 2009. I know it was a while back, but when psychics make predictions, they have to go by that. Sometimes the time frames are out. Said a meteor would land in Russia.
It's cool. We're giving you that
Yeah,
one. Don't worry.
yeah.
You don't have to
And-
keep explaining it.
Yeah.
I know.
We already gave it to you.
Thank you.
It was like a gimme.
Thank you. But there's going to be, because of this meteorite or meteor hitting Russia, there's going to be a huge earthquake. There's something happening under the ground in Moscow. There's going to be a huge one there, like 9.1 on the Richter scale. Yeah, really bad. And I see a crack in the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's going to be something going on there as well. And I see a blind...
What's so funny?
I just thought crack Grand Canyon, and I thought of NIKKI. But anyway.
You did? Why? Now, this
That one picture Todd took of your butt.
Oh, the butt thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my boob thing. I
An
know.
old,
Okie dokie.
I know.
cavernous.
Anyway,
Dry.
what's that?
Rocky.
Keep going, baby.
All right, sweetie. Baby doll, yeah. Anyway, I said that there would be bird attacks. Okay, now in
Yeah.
Hopkinsville, Kentucky, which is just north of Nashville, hundreds of blackbirds and crows were attacking people, like the movie The Birds. It's really scary, like all over that. They've been pooping everywhere, and they have to let off cannons to get rid of them.
Okay.
So that's going to happen in southern Ontario here
really?
in a town in southern Ontario for sure. And more bird attacks coming. Because,
Oh, really?
Armageddon did not come, like the Mayans said in 2012. But
And like you said.
there's still going to be more. No,
Oh,
there's
really?
still, there's not Armageddon, but there's still a lot of stuff happening.
Oh,
I
really?
think
Oh, sorry. I want to ask you, and I want to ask Derek this.
Yeah.
Because there's a headline on canoe.ca right now.
Oh, really?
Giant goldfish invade Lake Tahoe. And I'm wondering, did she ever say, because I know she always uses
Aren't they carp?
No, they're like, look at the size of this thing.
I did say a giant goldfish.
I believe she said that. That's why.
I did.
Oh, really?
Yes. Giant things hovering over Earth.
It's not.
Now, also, a ship's going to sink in Toronto Harbor.
Right.
I see a blind man saving people from a fire.
Ooh.
A fire hall burning down. Now, there's also going to be earthquake in Iran, a big one, huge. And also, Iran and Iraq might get at it, too. You know, Baghdad.
Who do you root for there?
I know.
know.
It's like the lesser of two
You know?
evils.
Yeah.
Like if Iran and Iraq ever got in a war, who would you go? Okay, I'm going to go for Iraq.
Depends what the odds are.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're going
What's the line?
They're going to spot a Bigfoot in Tennessee and West Virginia.
I don't believe any of this.
I do.
Of course you do. You just predicted it. You have to.
No.
You can't make a prediction and go, yeah, but I don't believe in it.
Listen, we came from that Bigfoot.
We didn't.
We did.
No, we
were.
didn't.
But you heard earlier today, Les Stroud, right?
Yeah, he believes it.
So, I mean, who knows?
Guy went kooky. He lives in the woods
I
half
thought
the
that
time.
Too. Exactly.
Yeah, but Dean, honestly, we derive from
Did you
that.
really? You thought that?
Oh, 4 days without talking to anyone? I've seen
Yeah.
Bigfoot too.
No, there's a colony of big feet.
Yeah.
Okay?
I guess that's what you call them.
Colony of Bigfoot.
Big feet, Bigfoot. And there's a colony. Now listen to this. They found a small moon, a small planet, like a tiny one. And they're going to find dwarfs on that planet. Okay, there's a colony of dwarfs.
Hang on.
No, I mean it.
God damn it.
No, I mean it.
Oompa Loompas.
I mean, Middle Earth. I went and saw The Hobbit with my kids yesterday. Is it the same thing? Are we going to find Mordor and
No, I'm telling you,
Shire.
I'm getting this. And I'm getting more UFO sightings soon.
Yeah, I want to talk about that coming up.
Yeah, like and a snake 100 feet long and 50 feet wide, devouring people.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Not good.
All right. Well, let's take a break and do some phone calls.
Yes.
Psychic Nikki's here. 416-870-EDGE.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Blue Jays pitcher Ricky Romero. When things get crazy, I like to talk to the guys at the Dean Blundell Show to keep me grounded. Dean's BBMs keep me encouraged throughout the year. And Todd and I, well, we go out dancing in our V-neck t-shirts, and then after, we get shawarmas. Man, are those tasty.
This is the Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.
Folks, I just asked Nikki if she liked balls. She said, quote, no.
Adamantly, yeah.
I like rum balls, you know.
Yeah.
Couple of drinks.
Yeah. 9:43. Good morning. Psychic Nikki's here. We're taking your phone calls. Doobie. I think this one's first. Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Joe.
It wasn't you. Hi, The Edge.
Hi,
Hey, who's this?
Jeanette.
What's up, Jeanette?
Hi, I'm just wondering if Psychic Nikki could help me out for a second. I have been applying to be in a hospital, not as a patient, as a worker, or a school. And it's tough getting in those things. And does she see me in any of those institutions?
Well, what have you done to try and get in? Like, have you?
Applying and applying and applying.
No, I mean, show a little leg in the interview, little cleavage. Are you good
if
looking?
I could get an interview, that would be great.
Oh, you can't even get an interview.
Yeah, and I've
Well,
been
you got to
trying.
go and find whoever's in charge of hiring and send them some pictures of yourself. I'm serious. That works.
Oh, my goodness.
Why do you think we hired Sean? Great legs.
Oh, dear.
What is your sign, Jeanette?
My sign is Aries, I believe.
Oh, okay. Now, I do see you working in a school.
There you go.
Okay, and probably by September 25th, 2013.
Congratulations. Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
How you doing?
Good, man. What's your name?
Joe.
What's your question for Nikki?
I wanted to ask Nikki if my wife's cheating on me.
Yes.
Whoa.
I just got it, just like
Why
that.
you asking?
No hesitation.
What do you see when you see a cheating woman? Do you see her getting it from behind, or do you see her like...
Well, let me concentrate, and I'll tell
All
you in
right.
a second.
Why do you ask, dude? What are your signs?
Well, I keep finding her on her cell phone, like at 1, 2 in the morning. Just she's been acting weird lately.
I think she's cheating
stuff
with
like
a
that.
friend of yours or acquaintance.
Uh-oh.
You got a name?
Well, I don't want you to...
No. We don't have a name because we don't want you running over, beating anybody up.
Exactly.
Do you like your wife?
Oh, yeah, I love her to death.
How old are you?
41.
And how old is she?
Same age.
How long have you been married?
16.
And you got kids?
Yeah.
How often do you guys have sex?
3 times a week.
When was the last time you had sex?
A couple days ago.
And is that changed too?
It's been more frequent now.
Yeah.
Sounds like she might be just getting mental stimulation from someone.
No, she's getting it from both ends.
Oh,
at the same time?
Don't kiss her.
The proof is in the pudding and the muffin. The proof is in the muffin.
That was funny, Nick.
Proof is in the muffin.
Way to go.
Pretty good, actually.
Thanks,
I'll give you that
guys.
one.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's her weird behavior other than her phone, getting on her phone at all hours?
Just lately, she's been more miserable with me, more edgy.
Has she lost some weight?
No, not really.
Does she need to?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Is she looking okay? Like, does she change her hair, makeup, anything?
No, not really.
I know. Now, this guy that she's humping or whatever, he loves bacon. That's all I can tell you. He loves bacon.
So he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. You know, bacon and tomato sandwiches, bacon.
Okay, thank you.
What other kind of bacon recipes do you have for us, Nikki?
Bacon scallops, bacon. So, what about, is she coming home at strange hours?
No, well, she doesn't work, so she's home pretty much all day. But she does go out every once in a while during the day.
Do you notice anything different in the house when you come home?
No, not really.
Smell like sex?
No.
Look in the garbage
Is
cans.
she doing more laundry?
No, I don't think she'd be that
stupid.
Yeah, 'cause there's too many people around.
What do you wear to bed?
Sorry, what was that?
What do you wear to bed? Do you go naked or what?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm trying to concentrate to tell him what to do. It's
Just my underwear.
Your underwear.
Yeah, I don't wear pajamas or anything.
Well, you should, because people like to undress. I see you with pajamas on.
What does that have to do with his affair? His wife having
Because
an affair?
that's what I'm getting, Dean.
You see this guy with PJs on?
Yeah.
This guy or the guy that's banging his
Maybe
wife?
the guy that's banging his wife. I see pajamas on a man. Okay, I have to bring it up.
Do you have any friends that wear crazy pajamas?
I don't know. I don't sleep with any of my friends to find out.
That's old pajama.
Well, you better start because your wife's doing it.
Yeah, but I don't see you with her forever.
No?
Why?
No.
Have you asked her?
Yeah, I kind of did confront her about it, but of course she's going to deny the whole thing.
Do you know the password to her phone?
Yeah, she doesn't really. She just kind of puts a password just so the kids won't get on it.
Yeah, but you know it.
I know it.
Well, go look through her phone. I know it's bogus, but
You know, there's a blow up within, between now and August. You're going to have a few fights, then you're going to have a big one.
what happens if you find out she's cheating on you? Does it matter?
I wouldn't be able to know until I get there.
Maybe she's planning a surprise for you or something.
At 1:30 in the morning, though?
Yeah, really.
Surprise, I have herpes.
Surprise, so do you now.
You're going to find evidence by August.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, The Edge.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Jess.
What's up, Jess?
I have a question about a ghost that was in my mom's house. Well, I think it's a ghost. My boyfriend doesn't, so it's a debate.
Okay, tell me about the ghost.
Okay, I had 3 mirrors in my room. 2 were on the dresser, and 1 was a full-length mirror that was just on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it would randomly start to shake, out of nowhere. And whenever I told it to stop, it would stop, and that was it. And there was, no other explanation. Nothing else was moving in the room, so I'm wondering what that is.
Now, how long ago was this?
Why don't you tell it to do the
5 or
dishes?
6 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
5 or 6, and did it come back?
The whole time I lived there, it did it on and off.
It was there when you were there.
Quit shaking.
Yes,
But it's not there now.
Sit on it.
It's definitely okay. Now
Eat it.
It's definitely a ghost. Okay, if you would have taken a camera and put it in
Can
the
you tell
mirror.
the ghost to go get you a snack?
Yeah.
It only stopped shaking that mirror.
Now,
Like those Harry Potter mirrors. Remember those?
Yeah, those are awesome.
now it must have looked. Now the history of that mirror, was it very old?
No, it was just like a cheap stand-up mirror.
Cheap mirror. Okay, it could have resembled something that ghosts used when they were alive. Now, another thing is I've seen ghosts and moving objects, and it's the scariest thing. Plates would throw around the windows, and I've seen this. I was in a hotel in Collingwood. years ago.
God.
And, no, just a minute. And I'm telling you, it was an old hotel.
There were these two guys, and they were both wearing outfits that looked like sailors.
No.
And they said they would come over to my bed and breakfast.
So I got
and
sailors
they
in my
would
room?
give me the business.
Now, I got to tell you, Dean, the taps went on and off by themselves. I turned them off. The lights went on.
Yeah.
And it was the scariest thing, the dishes, and it was a very old hotel, so they had these old dishes on the table, and they were flying around the room.
No.
So I found, and then I looked upstairs, it was all wood, and there was a ghost, half a ghost, with a Gibson girl haircut. You know those big beehives or whatever it is in the 1800s, and a cameo brooch, and half the body floating up the stairs. It was unreal. So I told the owner of the hotel, I think you have a ghost. He said, you're right. I didn't want to tell you that because you wouldn't stay here. But he said that ghost, it was a nursing home. She got murdered at the turn of the century. So that was pretty creepy, and she was still there. Floating around. So all those.
Have you, like, I know that this girl. Did you call to find out about Nikki's ghost experiences, or did you want to know about this one?
No, don't mind.
No, but what I'm explaining, Dean, is that these.
We should change it. We should change this where people call in and ask you about stuff.
Random stories. Yeah, the objects that
Tell me about when you went skiing.
I broke a leg. No. Anyway, like the mirror, okay, the reason why that was, because a ghost was probably around that area of the room, okay, and I see below that too. And it could have been a ghost that lived there maybe 20 years prior.
Why would it stop for her?
I'm sorry.
The house is like one of the really old farmhouses.
Yeah,
so.
well, I'm telling you, it's a ghost from the past.
All
Okay,
right.
and that mirror that was shaking in that particular area of the room, that ghost must have spent a lot of time.
Stop shaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop shaking.
Stop shaking.
Why would it listen? Yeah. Do ghosts listen?
Nice guy.
Oh yeah, they do. Like if you
Okay.
say "get out of here," then sometimes they get angry.
Yeah.
If it's an angry spirit.
How do you say it though?
please.
Like, hang
I
on.
said, can
What'd you say?
I said, can you please stop shaking? Can you please stop moving the mirror? Can you please stop shaking? It stopped every time. I wasn't being rude to it. I'm afraid of the dark, so I didn't want it to come get me later.
Yeah, but it won't come and get you. It's just a spirit. So the body dies, but some spirits come alive. They stay on. They have a hard time, crossing over. So the body dies, but the spirit's always there. So
Do you know if it's male or female?
Male.
Male.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see a male
Oh, now I
ghost.
know why the bed was shaking. He was whacking off.
No, Dean.
Can you please stop whacking off, Sir Ghost?
I'm sorry.
Oh, the blue ball.
It kind of looked like a Mennonite, with a hat.
You don't want a ghost with blue balls in your room.
That's when they get angry.
I guess. But it looked like a Mennonite. Like the man looked like a Mennonite kind of look with a hat and everything, And there was horses on that property for sure.
What was there?
Horses.
Or a bunch of whore.
Not that kind. Horses. Horses.
Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I was just wondering if Psychic Nikki could tell me if my husband and I were going to have any more children.
A boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. How old are you?
I am 37, and we have a child already, but we've been trying for about 4 years now without.
How much fun has that been?
It's been fun.
Yeah, girl. Do you do the bicycle one where you get on your shoulders and you kick your feet so that all the stuff drains down? You do that one?
No.
I always thought that was a real funny joke that doctors played on women.
Really?
Do the wheelbarrow.
What you do right after your man expels his stuff is you punch yourself in the nose. Yeah, that's the best
Proven
way.
to work.
Do you like cauliflower? I'm getting cauliflower around you, so if you eat that might help.
Cauliflower.
Yeah.
Can you see, because we're sort of exploring different options in terms of fertility and adoption. Can you
Yes.
see-
I'm getting in vitro.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm getting you pregnant by the age of 39.
You are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's late. Is the kid going to be all...
No, the kid will be fine.
Maybe that's where the cauliflower came from.
Women in their 40s are having babies. It's not a
That's
big. It's not a
gross.
big. No, honestly, if I didn't see it, I would. I don't tell people what they want to hear. So if I didn't see it, I wouldn't tell you that. But you're going to have a baby boy.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Dean.
416-961-7976. You want to get a hold of Psychic Nikki and have her do a reading. She does parties. She's doing a party, I believe, tonight. Also, Yuck Yucks went real well last week.
Yes,
they
it
booked
did.
you for 2 more.
2 more. March the 15th, I'm back, and April the 12th, and I'd love to see you there.
All right.
And follow me on Twitter. I've got 11,200 and something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's a great time to be read, too.
Okay. And PsychicNikki.com, Psychic Nikki on Twitter, 416-961-7976. What's that?
No, it's just wild that she has 5,000 more than a guest we had on the show earlier this week, Rick Campanelli. I find that amazing.
I like
He's on a national TV show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1, The Edge.